So let's look at some of the conversion problems that we had. It would be easier for you guys to do this if you put information on one of the sides to just help you. So if I want to turn something to Kelvin, you have to add 273.15. A lot of people just skip the 0.15. If I want to turn something into Celsius, I have to take the degrees I had in Kelvin and take away 273.15. And there's also some information on the first page about 1 atmosphere equals 101.3 kilopascal. 1 atmosphere is the same as 760 milligram mercury. And 1 atmosphere ATM is 14.7 psi. So you're going to see millimeter mercury. You're not going to see that much. It's an old way of measuring pressure, usually for weather. PSI, you're going to see a lot when it comes to the car industry. That's how you measure pressure in your car tire. We like to use atmosphere though. So let's try the first one. I have 375 Kelvin and I want that in Celsius. Well, that would be the same as taking 375 and then take away 273.15, which equals 101.85 Celsius. Now if we're going to go the other way, I have 55 Celsius, but I want it in Kelvin. Well, then I have to do the other way. I have to add 273.15, and that adds up to 328.15 Kelvin. So when it comes to these pressure units, I'm going to do some of the more difficult ones where it's not going from atmosphere or to atmosphere. That's obviously one of the more easier ones. So let's do number 10 over here. I have an old-fashioned way of measuring pressure for weather, 3,270 mmHg, which is Hg is from mercury. So what I would need to use is both the conversion here, that 1 atmosphere equals 760 mercury. So if I divide this number here by this, it's the same thing as I'm turning that into just atmosphere. So let's take 3,270 and divide that by 760. I'm going to get 4.3 atmosphere. So I'm one step closer. So, but I want this is in PSI, so let's go over and look. 1 atmosphere equals 14.7 psi. So I just have to take the atmospheres that I do have times 14.7, and I will get my answer in PSI, which is 63.25. So 63.25. So 3,270 millimeter mercury equals 63.25 psi. Let's do another one. Let's do number 7. I got some 760 mercury here, and I thought this one was a little clever one because you see here 670 mercury millimeter mercury, but 1 atmosphere is 760 mercury, not 670. So it's a little bit of a trick question, but still I need to make my 670 in mercury into atmosphere, so I divide it by 760 to get my answer in atmosphere, and I'm gonna get 0.88 atmosphere. So now I know 670 equals 0.88 atmosphere. Now I just need to turn that into a kilopascal. So I know that for each atmosphere, I have 100.1 and 101.3 kilopascal. So I just take my 0.88 atmosphere times 101.3, and my answer will be 89.3 kilopascal. Which makes sense because I had less than 1 atmosphere. 670, that's less than 1 atmosphere. It's just less than 1 atmosphere, so of course it's going to be less than 101.3. So that's basically how you do these conversions.